So the quote I wish to share with you today is from the Bible, and this particular passage helps us to understand what the tree of life actually means. And a lot is spoken about this idea of the Garden of Eden and the tree of good and evil and the tree of life, and obviously the idea that Adam and Eve were eating from the tree of good and evil, and then they fell from heaven because they were eating from the tree of good and evil. But what does any of this mean? It's all very vague, and I don't think many people actually understand what any of these symbols mean. So this is what I want to cover today, and I want to get into what the tree of life actually is. And also I want to add in here how this idea of the tree of life perfectly ties in with Neville's teachings of feeling the wish fulfilled. So now to move on to the actual passage itself, this is from Proverbs 13:12. And the particular sentence I'm going to start with here is, "Hope prolonged is making the heart sick, and a tree of life is the coming desire." So interestingly here, hope prolonged is making the heart sick. What does this mean? It means that we're in a state of unfulfillment. It means we don't believe in the possibility of our desire, so therefore we stay in a state of hope prolonged. And eventually this starts to have a bad effect on our mental and physical health. This is saying the heart becomes sick. We move into a state of deep suffering potentially and deep unfulfillment. And then it says that life, the tree of life, eating from the tree of life, is the coming desire. So it's asking us to feel the wish fulfilled. It's asking us to feel fulfillment. It's asking us to believe in the possibility of our desire becoming fulfilled. This is eating from the tree of life. Eating from the tree of good and evil is to be in this state of prolonged hope, to be in this state of doubt, to be in this state of reason, to be in this state of constant questioning and judging our lives via the evidence of our senses. And then in 13:19 it then goes on to say, "A desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, and an abomination to fools is to turn from evil." So again, it's hinting at the same thing again. A desire accomplished is sweet to the soul. So it's telling us here, it's giving us a direct hint that to feel accomplishment is sweet to the soul, which is our own consciousness. And it's a sign that once we feel the wish fulfilled, that our consciousness will bring it into reality. So this is how we are creating new life in our world. We are creating it via feeling the wish fulfilled. And an abomination to fools is to turn from evil. So again, it's asking us to turn away from the evidence of our senses, to turn away from reason, to suspend judgment, as Neville often said. And this is what we're doing when we turn away from evil. So we're not just judging by what we're seeing in front of us right here, right now. We're turning inwards and we're feeling the wish fulfilled. We are believing in the possibility of our wish becoming fulfilled. And we are believing in the possibility of our desire becoming a living reality in our lives. And this is clearly what this is actually pushing us towards again, this idea that the tree of life is directly linked with Neville's teaching of feeling the wish fulfilled and believing in the reality of the wish fulfilled. Anyway, I hope this was inspiring to you today. Thanks very much. Bye for now.